Reem al Numeri is 14 years old and just recently a divorcee. Reem was 11 when she says her father forced her to marry a cousin more than twice her age.
I said, "Are you out of your mind? You want to marry me off to a 32-year-old man and I'm only 11?
She says those desperate pleas left her father unmoved.
He said, "You need to go in through the room where the judge is and tell him you agreed to the marriage." I said, "I won't go in there." He took out his dagger and said he'd cut me in half if I didn't go in there and agree.
For Reem, the terror and the trauma were just beginning. She says she was told to sleep with her husband and refused, that every night she locked herself in her room, that he managed to sneak in and rape her. Reem says members of her family first ordered her to submit, then expected her to celebrate.
They chose not to buy me any bridal dresses until they were sure I'd had sex with him, because they didn't want their money to go to waste. Once they were sure, they brought me the bridal clothes and threw me a party. After that, I burned the white bridal dress I was given, and then I used a razor to try to kill myself.
Reem's father and ex-husband did not return CNN's calls. Her attorney, Shada Nasser, has represented several child brides seeking divorce and believes not enough is being done in Yemen so young girls can keep their childhood.
She must continue her study, she must dream, she must play with her toys and girls. Okay, I think it is not marriage, I think it is rape.
But in Yemen, a deeply tribal society, the issue of child marriages is a complicated one. In 2009, Yemen's parliament passed legislation raising the minimum age of marriage to 17. But conservative parliamentarians argued the bill violated Sharia, or Islamic law, which doesn't stipulate a minimum age of marriage. And because of a parliamentary maneuver, the bill was never signed into law. More than 100 leading religious clerics called the attempt to restrict the age of marriage un-Islamic. Mohammed Abdullahum advises Yemen's president. He says the fights against child marriage restrictions are a distraction, a way for the parliament to avoid bigger, more sensitive political issues.
I think there should be an age limit, and if you sit even with the religious people and if you ask them, would you let your daughter marry at an age of 12 or 13, he will tell you no. So it is something that we use it for politics more than social worry or social concern.
Politics or not, human rights activist Amal al-Basha is outraged the practice continues.
So just 2 days ago, a 9-year-old girl got married in Taiz. 9 years. And because our lawyer was there trying to prevent this, and because the law is not with us, there was, a complete police outside the party forcing us to move away and let the wedding to finish, and the husband go and sleep with the bride. She's only 9.
Attorney Shada Nasser insists Reem and other girls like her need laws to protect them. She begs the clerics standing in the way.
I asked them to give these girls mercy. These girls, they ask for mercy from you.
Far from receiving mercy, Reem says she has been stigmatized by her divorce and now lives the life of an outcast. Without a husband or father to support her, she cannot attend school. Still, Reem says she did the right thing.
It's my right. I'm a young girl. I was 11 years old. Is it wrong for me to have gone to court and asked for a divorce from a 32-year-old man? There's nothing wrong with that.
Mohammed Jamjoom, CNN, Sana'a, Yemen.